Welcome to ProBuilder Rental Takeoff. This is where you quickly quote concrete forms rental projects and generate professional documents. At the top, you'll see your customer and contractor information pulled in automatically from your main Takeoff. The project address shows where the job is located. Under wall dimensions, enter your wall length in feet and inches. The app calculates square feet automatically. Add your wall height, wall thickness, and bars high based on the foundation forms you are using. On the right, footing dimensions lets you enter the width and thickness in inches. The footing concrete is calculated automatically using your wall length. Use the buttons at the top to clear all inputs, view document terms, or switch between metric and imperial units. Panel counts shows your outside and inside 24-inch panels, calculated automatically from your wall length. These quantities are for quoting purposes only. For accurate panel calculations, use the Form Panel Layout page or the CAD Forms Layout page. Enter your outside and inside corner panels manually based on your layout. Set your cost per box for ties, and the app calculates how many boxes you need and your total tie cost. Under Fuel and Travel, enter the kilometers one way to the project, your fuel cost per liter, and your truck's fuel efficiency. The app calculates your travel time and total fuel cost for 2 round trips, delivery and pickup. Additional costs and options lets you add your prep fee, delivery and pickup labor, and any extras like hinges for inside corners, piers for steel buildings, or extra shoe plate. Enter the customer's work crew size and whether they're experienced. Set whether delivery is included, if there are overhead utility wires, and if there's room for a crane truck. Rental details on the right is where you set the rental period in days or weeks, your security deposit, credit card fee if applicable, and your cleaning cost. Add the delivery day and select your tax region. The tax rate updates automatically. Use the special note box for anything you want to appear on the quote. Here we have 3 panels that give you the full picture of your rental quote. The summary panel on the left shows your financials, your square foot rate, profit, project expenses including truck rental, total revenue, HST, and the grand total including security deposit and tax. Project stats on the right gives you a quick overview of the job: wall area, wall lengths, panel and tie quantities, corners, total weight, concrete volumes for wall and footing, travel distance, and delivery hours. Price comparisons below helps you see how your rental quote stacks up against ICF, concrete block, and wall concrete costs. It also shows your profit margin percentage and credit card charges if applicable. At the bottom, Generate Documents lets you create an invoice, contract, quote letter, disclaimer, or quote, all populated automatically with your project data. Please note, this example is for illustration purposes only and does not represent an actual project. The square foot rate shown here will vary depending on project size and distance. Smaller rental projects and jobs further away may require a higher rate, while larger projects closer to you may allow for a lower rate. Always price each job based on your actual costs and margins. This is the quote document, a professional quote letter you can send to your customer. At the top, you'll see a notice that all content is editable. Click any text to customize it before printing or saving as PDF. This notice won't appear on the final document. Your company name and tagline appear at the top, followed by the quote amount plus tax. The rental duration shows the number of days, with a note about extra charges for days beyond the quoted period. The orange notice box explains your payment terms: deposit required at time of quote, with the balance due on delivery before unloading. Our service lists what you provide: delivery and pickup, driveway requirements, and responsibility for stuck trucks. Below that, you'll see the phone number for placing orders and a banner showing whether delivery is included or not. Rental supplies provided details what comes with the rental: panels, corners, ties, phone support, and delivery. Customer must supply lists what the customer needs to provide: form release oil and all lumber, including whalers and bracing. Scrolling down, the security deposit section shows the amount required plus HST, followed by the guidelines for getting the deposit returned. Things like not cutting panels, scraping concrete, stacking forms properly, and returning everything within the rental period. The client section shows the customer name, project address, phone, and email pulled from your Takeoff data. Foundation specs lists the wall height, thickness, length, system weight, and concrete volumes for wall and footing. A disclaimer reminds the customer these numbers are for convenience and need to be verified. Total travel distance and delivery hours show the full round-trip totals for the project. The special notes section displays any notes you entered on the Takeoff page. At the bottom, the signature shows your name and title. All of this text is editable. Click to customize before sending to your customer. This is the invoice document, a professional invoice ready to send to your customer. At the top left, you'll see your company name, address, phone, and email. On the right is the invoice number, automatically generated and sequential for your records, along with today's date. Bill 2 shows the customer's business name, contact name, address, phone, and email. Project address shows where the work is being done. The description section explains what the invoice is for. Rental of forms for foundations, with ties and forms supplied by you, and form release supplied by the customer. Project information displays the delivery time frame, wall length, wall height, wall thickness, rental forms weight, and rental period. The notes section shows any special notes you entered on the Takeoff page. Below the note, you'll see payment instructions, reminding the customer to read the quote before sending a deposit, your e-transfer email, and a note about deducting credit card charges if paid by e-transfer. The payment summary shows the quoted cost, security deposit, subtotal, HST, and grand total. Click Show Credit Card if you want to display credit card fees on the invoice. A signature line lets the customer add their initials to acknowledge the invoice. The payment breakdown shows the order deposit at 50% and the remaining 50% due on delivery, both amounts calculated automatically. At the bottom is a thank you message with your phone number for questions, plus a mention of your concrete calculating app. Remember, all text on this invoice is editable. Click any section to customize before printing or saving as PDF. This is the rental agreement, a comprehensive contract that protects both you and your customer. It includes your company header, customer details, and project location. The terms of rental cover delivery and return conditions, the 9 rules for keeping the security deposit, safety and indemnification clauses, additional terms for cancellation, weather delays, and damage assessment. Below that, you'll find security deposit terms, a quote summary with payment breakdown, wall specs, materials supplied, reasons for refusing delivery, property ownership clauses, and equipment return conditions. At the bottom is a signature section for the customer to sign and date. All text is editable. Customize it for your business before printing or saving. You also have 2 more documents available. The disclaimer, which outlines security deposit guidelines and form cleaning options, and the quote letter, a friendly letter format covering your rental requirements and conditions for getting the deposit back. That's rental Takeoff. From entering your project dimensions to generating professional quotes, invoices, contracts, and more. Everything flows together to help you quote rental projects quickly and accurately. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.